guys, welcome back to part 2 of turning up the A3 to the stage of tune that we set out from the very beginning of the channel. I want to first of all thank you guys for tuning into today's video, and I hope that you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we can get the channel in places that everybody wants to be in. It has not all been peaches and cream. If I'm being honest with you, parts of the install were slightly difficult, and to add insult to injury, once I got everything together semi-correctly, it seems that we may have a faulty ethanol sensor. What I have here is a replacement ethanol sensor, and what we're gonna try to do today is get back on track with getting the car to the next state of tune, which is multi-port injection, low pressure fuel pump, and obviously the DTR turbo to turn everything up. So the car is currently on its base map from GLS, and it's running at about 28 to 30 PSI, depending on how cold it is and depending on what gear I'm in. What we're trying to shoot for, or at least what I'm going for, is between E70 and full E85 on the DTR to produce, according to Stratified, somewhere between 530-ish wheel horsepower.
For the beginning of the video, this is what this car makes on dynojet numbers. So you can see that our horsepower is about 520 on this finalized tune, with torque also being right around there, 527.
Now, that is on their dyno, in their state. I'm not sure where Stratified is. I'm here in Georgia, as most of you know, so hopefully between elevation and good E85, I'm hoping to push for even more than 530 horsepower. So let's slap on this ethanol sensor, wire everything back up, and see if that can fix our problem. All right guys, so first order of business, I'm going to try to disconnect the ethanol sensor from its harness first, and then from these two clips, and then we're gonna get into swapping the sensor out. Plug it, I guess. Now I'm gonna be undoing this part of the hose, and I'm gonna try to shorten this entire thing, because as you can see, there's a whole lot of slack. Hopefully help with fuel delivery, and yeah, let's get started on that. All right, so unfortunately I had to drive here, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some pretty decent pressure in this hose. And here's the fun part, trying to get this out of here without completely drenching myself in fuel. And I did. Oh my God. Oh my God. The shot on the windshield. That was so close. There it is. All right, we got the old ethanol sensor out. Don't know why it doesn't work, but got the old one out. What I forgot to mention is that when I did the ethanol sensor, I added in a lot of hose. I'm looking for the... Now guys, be advised, I do have more fuel lines, so if this does not work, I do have recourse or a backup. And I'm hoping this can plugged up. Ethanol content sensor done. There it is. Gary just sent me a flash file, my second revision. So what I'm gonna do is load it up, and we're gonna run some logs today, and you guys are gonna come along for the ride. That was fast, bro. Hold on, 35 PSI on that last one I just did. I didn't record it because I was just fooling around. Let's go take a look at it. Let's... Alright, so beginning the log, a little bit of knock, nothing too crazy. Again, I want to give you guys a special shout out. Thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning into my videos, man. I really appreciate the viewership, and I really appreciate the feedback that you guys give me on each one of my videos. The comment section is usually lighting up with, hey, what did you do about this, or what do you think about this? And that actually helps me, number one, bring better content, but also like get better with building cars and doing what I like to do as my hobby. So I appreciate you guys, and yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all on the next video.